Breaking news out of Cleveland. The Browns quarterback competition just got a serious jolt. Kenny Pickett, the team's highly touted young QB, suffered a hamstring injury during Saturday's practice. What does this mean for the Browns as they head into training camp? Who steps up in this heated battle for the starting spot? We're breaking down everything you need to know right now. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any Browns updates this season. Hey, NFL fans, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the latest Browns quarterback news, specifically the injury to Kenny Pickett. This development has big implications for Cleveland's offense, and the competition for the starting quarterback role just got even more intense. Let's set the stage. Kenny Pickett is no stranger to pressure. Drafted in the first round in 2022 by the Pittsburgh Steelers, he was traded to the Browns this past March. Since then, all eyes have been on him as he fights to prove he can lead an NFL offense. This offseason, Pickett has been in a fierce battle against veterans Joe Flacco, Dillon Gabriel, and rookie Shedeur Sanders for the Browns' starting quarterback job. Through the first 4 days of practice, Pickett and Flacco have been getting the majority of the first-team reps, while Gabriel has also seen some snaps. Sanders, the youngest of the bunch, has just begun working with the second team. Early reports had Pickett struggling a bit during the first part of training camp. But then, on Saturday, the narrative shifted. During a red zone 11-on-11 drill late in practice on Saturday, Pickett suffered a hamstring injury. This was confirmed by a source familiar with the situation, speaking anonymously, as the Browns were off on Sunday. The timing couldn't be worse for Pickett. The Browns were gearing up for their first padded practice on Monday, with 3 straight days scheduled before a Thursday break, and then 2 more practices on Friday and Saturday. Coach Kevin Stefanski is expected to address Pickett's injury status ahead of Monday's practice, but as of now, the outlook is uncertain. Pickett is slated to be evaluated further later this week. This injury shakes up the Browns' quarterback competition heading into the regular season opener on September 7th against the Cincinnati Bengals. Without Pickett, the door swings wide open for Joe Flacco, Dillon Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders to step up. Flacco, the veteran and former Super Bowl MVP, has been steady and consistent, showing that he's ready to lead if called upon. Dillon Gabriel, a young talent from UCF, and Shedeur Sanders, the rookie and son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, both bring intriguing upside as well. The Browns' coaching staff has emphasized they want a quarterback who is reliable, someone they can count on day in and day out. That player must be consistent, make the right reads, and execute under pressure. Before this injury, Pickett was showing encouraging signs. Despite a rough start to camp, Saturday's practice was arguably his best, highlighted by a couple of touchdown passes during red zone drills. Coaches like what they see from his mobility and ability to create plays on the move, a skill that adds a dangerous dynamic to the Browns' offense. Pickett himself said earlier in the week, and I quote, "Coaches are looking for the guy that's consistent. That's the same guy every day that they can count on. They can call any play, and they know that we'll get them out of a bad play. If the shot's called and it's not there, we'll check it down." That kind of poise and football IQ is what the Browns want to build around. But now, this hamstring injury throws a wrench into those plans. Hamstring injuries can be tricky. They're notorious for lingering if rushed back too soon, which can sideline a player for days or even weeks, depending on the severity. The Browns will likely take a cautious approach with Pickett, prioritizing his long-term health and development over rushing him back too early. Meanwhile, the other quarterbacks will have an opportunity to shine in the upcoming practices and preseason games. And the Browns coaching staff will be watching closely to see who earns the trust and consistency they crave. This injury could either delay Pickett's push for the starting role or motivate him to come back stronger and prove doubters wrong. As Cleveland gears up to open their season against the defending AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals on September 7th, questions loom large. Who will take the snap under center for the Browns? Will it be the experienced Joe Flacco, a steady hand to manage the offense? Or will one of the younger QBs, like Dillon Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders, rise to the occasion? Or will Kenny Pickett return in time to lead the Browns' offense in their critical division opener? This is a pivotal moment for the Browns' quarterback room and the entire franchise. So what do you think, Browns fans? Is this injury a major setback for Kenny Pickett's chances of starting? Or could it open the door for another QB to seize the moment and take control of the job? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Who should start for the Browns this season? Don't forget to smash that like button if you're excited for training camp drama. And hit subscribe so you don't miss any Browns or NFL news as the season approaches. Share this video with your fellow football fans to keep the conversation going. We're all here for the ride. Injury updates, roster battles, and all the drama that makes football great. That's all for today's update on Kenny Pickett and the Browns quarterback battle. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest from Cleveland and around the league. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time for more NFL news, analysis, and insider info.